Hey folks, and today I have a review of a very old boombox. This is the Magnavox 696 portable AM FM radio cassette recorder. Now I'll go over the cassette here in a moment, but let's go ahead and just take a look at the ports and features. And to do that, I'm going to need to condense my tripod. So let's start up here. We got our volume control. All these are really good levers too. Like, these are not potentiometers. They do stop. Tone, balance, record mute, on, off, sleep. A switch between AM and FM. The antenna, which is actually pretty good. Post fading, lock. All the playback buttons you would expect for the cassette here. Expanded, mono, stereo switch, mic, line or radio switch, view and tuning switch, which if you have it on, it'll just show a tuning tuning quality, but if you turn it off, it'll show VU meters. There's the power and stereo indicators. The stereo indicators just for the FM radio. The VU meters, whatever this would be. And did you know that AM stands for amplitude modulation and FM stands for frequency modulation? I didn't either. Anyway, we got our two condenser mics. What looks like 4 bass ports. I'm not even sure what they do though. We've got our cassette deck. Which honestly, I can't really demo right now. Our two 3-inch woofers that are much better than my Memorex's 1/2-inch woofers. The zero reset switch here, if you press it, sets all the values back to 0. Another gigantic bass port, it looks like. And here's the logo, Magnavox 696 AC battery FM radio cassette recorder. On this side over here, we've got our I/O. We have our... Here, let me see. Okay, there we go. That's a little better. We have our left and right, REM. I'm not sure what that means. Our 4 mic and line-in jacks, and our line-out jacks for expanded stereo. And your headphone port, which I think is one of those huge old headphone ports from the 80s. On the back here, we've got our little application thing made in Singapore. Caution to prevent electric shock. Do not remove cover or back. No use of I don't know what this does. BT power. What looks to be a place for your batteries and the power cable. And on this side over here, we just have our tuning dial. Okay, so now we can go ahead and turn it on. Right now I have the volume set all the way down, so you don't get any shocking surprises. Yeah, alright, let me get it back in frame here. It's a little better. Alright, now we'll go ahead and turn it up. And then I'll go ahead and turn to the AM first.
From the gun, play action. He looks, has time.
There's not very many AM stations here in Indiana, so there's one of them right there.
Big kids in the backfield, Joe. Between Sorrells and Whitner, each one of them are almost 200 pounds. So you got Johnson at the quarterback who's slippery, and you got Mudd who can run the ball. Then you come back with these big linebackers in the backfield.
Like almost nothing. Nope. for...
Into 11.
Let our team... Tell me... Just consider...
Alright, so now let's go ahead and tune the roof. As you can tell, these speakers sound very good. They sound better than my Jobs on the Memorex one, and somewhat better than my 2.1 system I have on my computer. I said slightly better because it's really not a fair comparison, because the Logitech speakers have the subwoofer to work with. So yeah.
And that's where Wix.com comes in.
But you have rights too. The law says that you're presumed innocent until you're proven guilty, and you want someone that's going to...
Yeah. Even if you turn it all the way down, you can still kind of make out what's going on. My camera obviously can't, since it's a long ways away from it. But I'm like sitting the same distance, and I'm hearing a little bit of the guy singing. These actually get very, very loud. Like, one time I was actually testing it out when I got it home from the garage sale I got it from. I paid like $5 for it. And, yeah, I was blown away by how loud it was. So, go figure, right? Unfortunately, we cannot test the cassette, and I'll show you why. So, I'll go ahead and get my camera off of its butt, and I'll show you why. I will open this, and then, yeah. So you can see the two heads here, the play head and the rewind head. Probably can't really see it that well, so I'll turn on my light real quick. There, now you'll be able to see it a tad bit better. It'll eat up my battery life, but at least you'll get to see. So here is the two heads, and yeah, rewind works, fast forward works, barely, but it works. Rewind works pretty good, I'd say. But here's what play does. Look at this. It's the same deal, or it was the same deal as my CTR 101 Radio Shack cassette recorder. And it got stuck. As you can tell, it got stuck. So I think I might have to go in there and figure out what's wrong. In the meantime, here's those 3-inch woofers I was talking about, which are actually a little bit smaller than I said. They're like 2.5 inch more than 3 inch. And then yeah, that's really it about this thing. Yeah, I can't really test this because 1, it ruined one of my cassettes at one point, and 2, I need to fix the head mechanism here. I'll likely just get a boombox that has a cassette in it that won't fail on me as easily. And I will have a review of it if I do get one. But anyway, that was your tour of the Magnavox 696, which is actually not a bad worker. Very high quality for its time. Unfortunately, the heads can't last very long. Long life heads, my butt. Probably can't see it because my camera's like, yeah. But thank you for watching, and feel free to leave a comment if you have one.